Hey, welcome to another broadcast from Master Investors Company. Glad to be here again. Today's theme is going to be about 3 reasons why not to worry about money and what we can do about to change it, right? The purpose of Master Investor and our mission here is very simple. It's to elevate the financial well-being of all of our partners, including the ones that are new. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Welcome and stay around, learn from the free products, visit our website. I'm going to leave the link below for you guys, and let's just stay financially educated, because that is when we actually can increase our financial well-being rapidly, and we can see our cash flow immediately changing in our bank account, right? And that's what we're here to do, to elevate the financial well-being of all of our partners. So even this video will have its purpose and instructions below so that we can take massive action, right? And so the reason number one why we should not worry about money is because we can tap into financial education made simple here at Master Investors Community. And people worry about money because they lack of financial education, and they get in the wrong advice, financial advice from the wrong financial advisors, which are salespeople. Okay, and they just have an interest maybe on commissions and so forth, but they're not really teaching them the rules and how to actively invest their money and control the database, or create a database, or have a system that collects all the clients, all the prospects and so forth, and how to create a list of potential buyers and buyers that we can continue to offer over time, and they will still buy now and a year from now and in 3 years from now, because we have provided to them exactly what they were looking for. We're going to be talking about how to find the perfect niche for our company, where are these people hanging around, and how we can capitalize and monetize what they're looking for, right? And putting that message and that product right in front of them that they're looking for, because they want the solution that we have. So reason number two is poor people pay too much in taxes. That's why they worry about money. So we don't have to worry about money here at Master Investor, because once we establish our company, and if we're right now saying to ourselves we don't know what type of company, it's okay to be in that position. Just get the company started, think of a name, and maybe don't use your own name, right? We don't recommend using your own name for your company. Use something else. Create a brand. Think of a brand that could be here 100 years from now. Give it some thought, and then come up with a name. And also the name has to be, represent the logo, and we'll create a logo as well for the company. But it's important that we establish a company, because once we do that, then we actually are on a better tax bracket, and we can pay zero in taxes legally at the end of the year through the right CPA that we will acquire and work with, and we will have references in our digital courses. So visit our website and get your first digital course, whatever suits you best. We have one for you. Okay, it's all about increasing your asset column, your assets, and ultimately your financial well-being, which is your cash flow, your money that comes in when you don't work. That's what provides freedom, and that's why we focus here on passive income, the income of the ultra wealthy. So number three, and when we have a company, therefore we have a better tax bracket, we pay less in taxes, and we have all these tax benefits that are found in the tax code. So we will talk about that more on a different episode about taxes, and give some maybe more knowledge on that. But at the end of the day, we're going to be working with professionals that are specialists and have the mindset of the or operate with the mindset of the ultra wealthy when they do our business paperwork. Okay, so number three, the third reason is because they don't have a safety net. And here at Master Investor, we bring the entrepreneur spirit out of each partner that we have, and we ensure that they bring the master investor out of them by acquiring more assets or building more assets, right? And giving financial education that is relevant, and it's not only relevant, but is important to understand, because otherwise we cannot capitalize on the opportunities that we have in front of us. In today's age, we have the cell phone, we have this video content, which is so amazing because we can sell around the world with one video and at the same time to 100,000 people, and they can all buy at the same time. So the power of the internet is amazing to be able to capitalize and become wealthy and use it into our advantage. A lot of people use it just to browse around, but we got to become producers here at Master Investor and create systems that provide solutions to the marketplace. Information is king. 1989, that's when the industrial age ended. We entered the information age. So we have to understand that organized information and well put information is king. Creating a PDF with 20 pages that can also sell on different platforms, that people will buy that information because they want to learn how to lose weight in 10 steps, or they want to learn about your secrets of how you lost 20 pounds in 20 days or whatever. So it's all about bringing value into the marketplace. We don't get paid for the time, but for the value that we bring into the marketplace. So having a safety net comes down to having financial education and having assets that are pouring in cash flow every single day without us having to be in the midst of those assets to create the income. So a lot of people have to work for somebody else's business. Here at Master Investor, we mind our own business. And check out our previous video blog that we did yesterday, because it was about that. It was about minding our own business and why it's important to mind our own business and not somebody else's business, because we lose control. And it comes down to lack of control. Again, the difference between the poor and the rich is the poor have no control, and the rich, we always have control over our assets, over our businesses, over our contacts, over our time, our schedule. So we got to start taking our life back. And we have a community for that. Master Investor is the Coca-Cola of money. We're here to stay. We are the Google of money. So welcome to our community. And we're going to be teaching you how to create that freedom for you and your company as well. If you have a business but it requires you to be there all the time, then you have a high-paying job. You own a job. It's okay to establish the business at the beginning. It might take some time to get the things going, the systems and the time that we put in to set it all up, just like anything else. But the purpose of having an asset or a business is so that we can detach ourselves from it and then still be able to create wealth and have that income coming in form of passive income. All right. So we give you the 3 reasons right there. The first one is lack of financial education. So you have it right here. Subscribe to our channel so you can get that number 1 taken care of your list. Number 2 is paying too much in taxes. So if you don't have a company yet, establish a company. Go to our website, get your first digital product there. Start my company. That's what it's called. And then get started right away. Take massive action. That's what I can say right now, so that you can be in a better tax bracket and we can start making sales under that company and start running everything under that company. And that way, at the end of the year, you are in a much better position when it comes down to taxes, because taxes are the number 1 most expensive expense for human beings. 3, not having a safety net. So in a way, what we can do to have a safety net, if you will. A safety net. Yeah, people don't have a safety net because they're working 25 years at a job that they don't like, and they're thinking that job or the government is going to take care of them. So there's no safety net. So that worries them about money every day. They're worrying and stressing about how they're going to have. They don't have a safety net. How are they going to do after they're 65 with that little money that they're going to get from the government? So a way to have a safety net is to literally position yourself in a way by creating a company and acquiring assets under that company, so that they can start pouring in cash flow and you will start creating wealth, so you don't have to work for money and break free from the rat race and eventually quit your job and be able to focus on just acquiring and being an active investor. Here at Master Investor, we bring the Master Investor. We teach you how to be an inside investor. Master Investor is an inside investor, someone that knows how to build and acquire assets, sound assets, right, on their companies, on their own companies, right, under your own company. Whether it's a digital product, whether it's a digital system that's selling something for you, that's an asset. And remember, in the information age, everything is invisible. So we have to learn how to see the world and the business with our mind rather than with our eyes, right? In the industrial age, everything was the biggest was the best. But in this age, everything is invisible. So be okay with understanding that having an online store virtually can create a lot of money, and be okay with that thought, because that's what we're going to teach you here at Master Investor, to acquire assets, tangible assets and digital assets, and show you how to go back to the rules of money and create your wealth, because we're passionate about different things. So you might be passionate about health, other people, your business might be serving different purposes, and a business is always created with a purpose to fulfill a need, right, to solve a problem into the marketplace. So what's your story, right? What's your company's name, right? What's the mission of the company? Why? What's the problems that the company is solving? And then start from there. We start, right from there, and then we build from that. And don't worry about having all the answers. We don't have to have them all. We just have to take massive action. That's what counts. And we're going to teach you exactly how you can create money while you're sleeping, while you actually do whatever you want to do. And I love creating videos because this content is so valuable that can reach so many people in today's age. In technology allows us to actually capture this moment, put it up, and it stays there forever, benefiting the company and benefiting a lot of people. So think about that. Think, if you like to talk, if you like to have a message out there, then you'll be surprised how much you can help other people by doing so. So don't ever take the video content for granted, because it's a way to communicate in today's age, right? So you have the 3 reasons why not to worry about money. Subscribe to the channel. You have the high quality financial education made simple here with us. Follow us on all platforms too. Once you have your company set up, then you're paying less in taxes automatically, legally, and you can actually pay 0 in taxes every year if you do it properly, right? Number 3, not having a safety net. Well, how do you have a safety net? That's how we do it here, right? We create wealth by acquiring assets into our companies that we own, right? And we actively invest, and we understand how to use debt and how to use the bank's money and how to ask for a credit card and invest that money into something that produces that money back. We pay that the bank back, the credit card back with the money that we produce that, and whatever's left continuously is ours, and that is called infinite return on investment. And that's the holy grail. Every time we get into an investment or a system or something that we're building, ultimately we want to get all our invested, our initial invested capital invested, and then get it back, and then continue to get passive income after that, residual income. So we're going to show you membership sites. We're going to show you a bunch of things that we can actually position in the marketplace and start acquiring customers every single day, and how to acquire new leads every day organically and pay. So we're going to show you just about everything of money, business, and investing. Here at Master Investor, we bring you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Follow us on all platforms and check out our courses. Welcome to our community. We're glad to be here. Drop your question below. I'll see you on the next broadcast, and stay great, and make sure you read the blog. I'm going to leave the link below so that you can have more a summary of what we talked about in this video blog. All right, see you on the next one. Bye for now.